Okay, let's chat today on April 18th, 2020. 1 month into the quarantine. For New York, we still got another month to go because the quarantine in New York is going on until May 15th. So let's see who comes on this live stream. Hey Josh, hey Dylan, how are you guys? Yep, live streaming. So yeah, we got Josh, Dylan, and Matthew right now. Hey, Line Channel, how's it going? Oh, wow, Photo Electric Elevators is here, and Harrison Pelosi is here, too. Hey, guys. Wow, we got 10 people right away.
And Ignatius T. Fubar is here.
That's right. He's here, too. Just hanging out and chatting right now. Let's see here.
We just finished the repairs from our generator project.
That's right, we did. That's right, my dad just did. Not, I shouldn't say we, because I didn't do that part. My dad did it. It's, I guess my mom did, too. Hey, Beta, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm ready for the quarantine to be put down too, Josh. So yeah.
So we're on OBS.
Yeah, we're on OBS right now.
OBS is feeding into YouTube.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, it's feeding onto YouTube. That's how everyone's hearing us right now. Hey, Kevin Tube, how are you? We got Joanne too. Hey, Joanne. So, anyways, this is my dad, my co-producer.
Hi there. My name is Art. I'm also known as Ignatius T. Fubar. My channel is nothing like Wesley's, but I do a couple of things. I am the executive producer of anything technical around here. I also am the voice of Big Butt Bear, which I will not do because you don't see Big Butt Bear on your screen.
That's right, yeah, because he's not here at the moment.
He's not here right now, although he appeared on a Zoom conference the other day, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, actually, he did. When we were playing Jackbox with me and my friends the other day. Yeah. So, anyways, let's continue. I guess we could first talk about coronavirus, since I know that's a relevant issue, since we're all quarantined right now. So for those who tuned in to the live stream on Thursday, that was the last one I did. I shared that that quarantine in New York was extended to May 5th. Excuse me, May 15th. And uh-oh. Chainsaw. There's a chainsaw again. Random chainsaw. Hey, AJ Horning, how are you? So yes, Joanne Chan, I'm in quarantine until May 15th as of right now. The other day, I'm not sure if you guys saw this yet, the federal government announced the three-phase plan for new guidelines for coronavirus and reopening the economy back, and obviously states have the right to do it whenever they want to. I'm hoping that Governor Cuomo chooses to do this after May 15th, because to tell you the truth, I'm starting to get really, really bored right now. So yeah, we made it through 1 month of quarantine. We got another month to do. So yeah, I agree with Photo Electric Elevators. This virus is stupid. So anyways, I'll quick summarize those three phases. Phase 1 is basically the slowest start. Basically, like, some non-essential businesses will get to reopen or have limited operation. Restaurants could have limited operation in person. Well, because there's still about to be strict physical distancing requirements. Like, basically, like, for example, I could see something like only a certain amount of people could get into a restaurant at a time, like, with reservation only. And a gym, same deal, probably, because, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not trying to be political here, but I'm not really a fan of New York Governor Cuomo, to tell you the truth. Not really a huge fan of him. Just tell me what's going on, but yeah, I hope um he okay. Please don't swear on the channel, Joanne. You could bash the coronavirus, absolutely, but please don't swear. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. I hope he chooses to do go into phase one after of reopening after May 15. So yeah, because Ellen gatherings of no more than 10 people, it's still not advisable to go receive other people, and non-essential travel for both home and personal and business related still not encouraged. Phase two um, is basically what we saw at the beginning of March. No more gatherings of 50, but you could do non-essential activities. You can do non-essential travel. This is when we people can actually start doing stuff again. So yeah, phase three is the supposedly new normal, but it's mostly basically mostly normal. So anyways, yeah, seriously though, like in the country though, Chris Cronin, he did a live stream about this coronavirus update too yesterday, and my dad said this as well. Both Chris and my dad said this. At some point during the summer, we have to reopen the entire economy in all 50 states because the unemployment right now is like 20% right now. 20 million Americans have filed for unemployment. So yeah, we have to open up the economy because we can't be in quarantine for 18 months to 2 years like some so-called experts are saying. Yeah, I don't really exactly trust those people who say that's going to be that long. But if you think about it, if quarantine were to last that long, that would start to really hurt essential businesses because no one's going to have the money to buy their essential needs if the quarantine were to last that long. And the employee unemployment rate would be like, gosh, like 45, 50% if that were the case. So yeah. I'm about to wrap it up with this backside steez. I just wanted to share this thought real quick. We'll absolutely talk about something else in just a moment. So yeah, but yeah, I agree with what Chris said. We have to open back up at sometime this summer. So that's your coronavirus update for the channel. So yeah, I know different states are in quarantine for different amount of months, or yeah, because New York is May 15. And for Wisconsin it's May 26th. June it's not June. Virginia is June 13th. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Josh. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to stay home for 18 months too. So I mean, they're very likely wrong, and even if they were right, we can't stay home that long. The economy just can't take it. So yeah, okay. Now we'll move on to talk about different things, since I know some of you want to get into that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Line Channel. That's not fun. So, Roots. I don't. Roots. I don't have anything in particular to say about that right now. We talked about 287 the two live streams ago. We talked about like US 6 and US 20. A couple. I think it was the last stream we talked about it. Yeah. Hmm. Do you think we should put in the microphone if we're gonna both talk right now?
I'm not going to talk right now.
Okay. No, I just didn't. I just figured if we wanted to talk. So, anyways.
Well, first you should ask your callers whether they're hearing the noise of the computer.
I don't think so, but are you guys hearing the noise of the computer at the moment?
Tap your microphone and tell ask whether they heard the taps.
Did you guys hear these taps? There's a delay too, so.
I understood.
Yeah, we could absolutely do more questions and answers, Josh. Absolutely. If you guys have questions, feel free to leave them in. Could absolutely do that. Favorite characters? Okay. Oh. Oh, you want me to do the question? Oh, I see what you're doing. What you want me to do, Alfredo the Gamer. Let's see. Your favorite TV or video game character? I guess that'll be today's question. Okay, so that's today's question. Favorite TV or video game character? TV, I'm gonna say Buford for Phineas and Ferb, because Buford's supposedly the bully, but he's not really a bully on the show. Well, when the show first started, he was quite the bully, but as he became friends with Phineas and Ferb, he really stopped. That wasn't much of a bully. He was just kind of a goofy kid. And obviously, Mario, video game character Yoshi. Metro North Hudson Station on the Hudson. Good question. Good, very good question actually. Oh, thank you for the $1, Matthew Sherman. This is awesome. Thank you so much for the support. So Backside C says Butters from South Park. Bonnie says SpongeBob. That's a popular one. It's okay if you don't really have one. Johannes says Batman. Just like my girlfriend. My girlfriend Lisa loves Batman. That's a good idea to film the elevators at IKEA after the quarantine ends. Especially like when we get into the phase where we can start doing elevators again. It's probably a good idea to start small and then build your way up and get a little bit bigger each time. But if you went to IKEA in New Haven, that could be a good start. Absolutely. That could be a very good start. But yeah, May. I'm actually. I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be able to make content in May, because even if we were to go into phase 1 after May 15, it's non-essential travel is still prohibited. So yeah, I'm thinking at this point I could be wrong. We could be going into phase 2 faster than a lot of us think we do right now in New York. But I'm thinking I'll probably get back out and filming it again probably once June begins. That's my guess, but I could be wrong because we could see a spike go up and we have to go back into a lockdown for like a week or two, because we don't really know. But yeah, I certainly hope that doesn't happen, but still. What time? Not sure yet, Kevin. To you, I mean, we're probably gonna go on for probably at least another half an hour. As long as you guys keep you chatting and stuff, I'll keep this going on for a while longer. Yeah, I hear you, AJ Horning. This is a really long lockdown. I'm really tired of it too. I just want to get back out there at this point. Yeah. But yeah, we got to get back out there at some point. So, like I mentioned earlier. Professor in Berlin from Money East. Okay, cool, Yash Yadev. That's awesome. So yeah, Big Bear is on my bed right now, though his voice actor is not here at the moment. He might appear later in this live stream. Not sure yet. But yeah, maybe Big Bear will come later. Me too, Dylan. I want life back to normal too. Or at this point, I'm pretty much just waiting for Phase 2 to come, because that's when I can start doing stuff again. Like at the first week of spring break. Well, it wasn't supposed to be 2 weeks spring break, but then quarantine came into effect, and then Westchester Community College gave us an extra week because the instructors had to transition everything from in person to online, so that's why they gave us that extra week. Yeah, I'm washing my hands at least 10 times a day. Yes, I'm that germophobic. Because I'm majoring in early childhood, so when I'm at field, I wash my hands a lot. And now that coronavirus it came in, I wash my hands even more. So I feel like now I'm officially a big germaphobe, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Though I really ought to start washing a little bit less at home, because I'm sure, because in your immediate households you share the same germs with everyone that's living in your family. So yeah, but still, I'm washing my hands at least 10 times a day. So yeah. But yeah, anyways, New Haven. Oh yes, I've seen those Schindlers before. I think those elevators are I keep stuttering. I'm sorry. I think those elevators are either Minnesota or Schindler with Minnesota equipment, because it's got those elevators have the Minnesota floor indicator on them at the IKEA in New Haven, Connecticut. 4 storages. No, I don't have any storage units at all. Yeah, there's one in Yorktown with an Otis Series 5, but since we don't have access to it, we can't get to it. I know this because I saw that elevator from the street. If I ever get to go there, if I have a reason where I'm able to go in that building, I'll film it. But As of right now, I can't because I have no access to it. Oh, thanks, Josh. Live stream takes as long as it goes on for. It depends on what's going on, what the chats are going on right now. These live streams, the call Let's Chat, are just we just hang out and chat. And when it winds down is usually when I start to end it, and that could go on for like 20 minutes or even up to an hour, like it has been lately. So yeah. Mine's the 717, the Boeing 717 aircraft, Alfredo the Gamer. Let's see what everyone else says if they're into airplanes. And of course, you have to mention Tangent Boy. Lion Channel says JetBlue. Alright, see you in a little while, Joanne Chan. So yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Lion Channel. It's really boring right now. Yeah, it's just really boring right now. So how long is quarantine lasting for you guys? I think for New Jersey and Connecticut, I think it's also May 15th since the governors of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut have been doing a cooperative area effort of some sort. So I think it's May 15th, New Jersey and Connecticut too. Correct me if I'm wrong, especially you, Josh, because I don't know nearly as much about New Jersey as you do. So all right, no problem. So yeah. Um, oh wow, he flew on Embraer 190 from JFK to Syracuse. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's definitely a JetBlue E190 because that's the only equipment that JetBlue operates from JFK to Syracuse. So yeah, maybe let me just type. Actually, no, I'll just tell you the flight routes I've been on in my lifetime. Very first one was when I was like a toddler. JetBlue from JFK to Orlando, but I don't even remember that to tell you the truth. I just remember that my parents telling me that. I did sleep through it? Huh. My dad says I slept through that flight at the time. Okay then. Then the second one. Okay. No wonder why I remember that flight being like super short. Well, that's why I don't really remember that so well because I slept through it. Because all I remember was takeoff and landing, and that was it. But that makes sense. Anyways, second flight route, White Plains to Orlando. Third, Allentown, Pennsylvania to Orlando. And then White Plains to Chicago. And then up to what you big guys have been seeing, JFK to Dallas-Fort Worth, and then Dallas-Fort Worth to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to White Plains. So those are all the flights I have taken in my lifetime. Yeah. Next one I want to try to do, maybe next year if I decide to do this, is either White Plains to West Palm Beach or Fort Lauderdale, or JFK to West Palm Beach or Fort Lauderdale. But I haven't decided if I'm going to do that just yet. Yeah. Something that's going to happen till like almost mid next year. So yeah. Because from when I was born all the way up to 2013, the only time I was on a plane was when we went to Walt Disney World. Yeah, 2017 was the first time I ever flew on a plane that wasn't going to Walt Disney World. So yeah. Ironically, I don't have any trip reports of that. Well, I wasn't really filming. I wasn't making trip reports during any of those times. The first one I ever made was the United flight from White Plains to Chicago. So yeah. Okay, cool. But airline, the line channel that you take Orlando to LaGuardia on. Hey, John and Michelle, how are you guys doing today? Only free round trip from Newark to Orlando. Okay. That makes sense. First flight for I Love Elevators was New York, New York to Dallas Fort Worth to Kylian. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, boy, that's right. It is American because American's the only airline that goes to Kylian, so that makes sense. And I can see you connected in Dallas, since DFW Dallas Fort Worth is American's largest hub. Hey Bonnie, how are you doing today? So yeah, that makes sense since that's a pretty popular route for JetBlue, even though they're not a hub in Newark. And it's a little bit cheaper than United, so that makes sense how you took JetBlue from Newark to Orlando. And JetBlue's a good airline to get on too, if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, but not like super ultra low cost where you don't get really much services. So yeah, because JetBlue, you get free snacks and all that kind of stuff, and a relatively comfortable seat, and outdated but functional IFEs, in-flight entertainment screens, which except excluding the A321s, the A321, sorry guys, the I can't speak again. The in-flight entertainment screens on the Airbus A321 aircraft and JetBlue are all updated. They're modern. You can even listen to ATC as one of the channels on the new JetBlue in-flight entertainment screens. And JetBlue's trying to renovate all of their Airbus A320 aircraft to the new interior, and also JetBlue wants to replace all of their Embraer 190 aircraft with A220s. You know what's kind of funny about that, guys? Is that JetBlue made the biggest noise about getting Airbus A220 aircraft, and Delta out of nowhere got A220s, and they started putting them in service, and JetBlue still doesn't have a single Airbus A220 aircraft. So it's really funny. So Line Channel's been on, a 757. Nice. That's a nice big plane. 757s are very cool planes. Oh, yep, I've ridden the Skylink too. I love elevators. That's a really cool train too at DFW. Yeah, unfortunately the E190 on JetBlue's getting replaced. I think JetBlue has to sell those planes because they're way too young to be retired. The oldest one they have is like 14 years old, so... Yeah. Though unless the coronavirus makes them retire anyway, like what we see on airplanes being retired right now. Because, yeah, unfortunately, airlines are fully retiring even younger aircraft right now because of the coronavirus pandemic. Hey, Andy Moss, how are you doing today? Yasha's first... Whoa! An A380! That's pretty cool! That's the biggest plane, period you can fly on right now. That's a staff only. I actually was at that Stop and Shop, but I didn't film that elevator because it was staff only. That's why I didn't film that elevator in Andy Moss, the Stop and Shop at Peekskill. Yeah. There's a Stop and Shop in, I think it's Ridgewood, New Jersey. That Stop and Shop elevator is actually public. But, yeah. Where's the video player? I don't think it's available at the moment since this is live, but once the stream ends, the video player will be available. So yeah. 737. Okay, the 737 is a very common aircraft. That's true. Yes, it's a completely computer operated train, the Skylink at DFW. It absolutely is. Most light rail trains are completely computer operated too. Anyway. Oh yes, I do remember that backside Steez. That was in Danbury, Connecticut. Yes. They had some nice Montgomery Kone elevators in that store too. Have you been? Yep, I've been stuck in 2 elevators. One at Modell's in Mount Kisco. I have a video of that. Actually, I have a video of both elevators I got stuck in. So the first one was Modell's in Mount Kisco. It was also the very first elevator I ever filmed Well, that was back when it was Borders, but still. The second one was actually at the Westchester Community College Library. And that one was I was only stuck for a couple minutes on that one, but on the Modell's elevator in Mount Kisco, I was stuck for over an hour and a half. It was a very long time. Yeah. If I'm ever in Fort Worth, Texas, I'll go Ralph Fang there. I'm not sure when I'm going back there, but yeah. Yeah. That was the. I'm gonna go try to visit family in Florida next year if possible. Like money and time permitting. But that's what I'm gonna try to do next year. Like I don't know if I shared it with you guys before, but my goal right now is to get on a one round trip airplane at least every year, once a year. That's my goal, money and time permitting. So yeah. And obviously there would be places where I have family, so. So yeah. You got stuck on your own elevator. Well, that stinks. So yeah. Oh, what's going on here? School people would be constantly stuck in tower elevators. Oh dear. We're frozen right now. Okay, we're back now. Have you ever taken Uber before? Yes, I have. Let's see. First time I've taken Uber was in Arlington, Virginia on the Washington, D.C. trip in 2016. Then I did Uber again in Chicago after my aunt's wedding. We took that from her hotel where she got married at to our hotel. Those are the only two times I remember taking Uber. My dad's taken Uber way more times than I have. But yeah, those are the only two times I remember taking Uber. Do you have any other hobbies besides elevators, trains, or planes? Well, I do like to do drawing on maps in my notebook. I play Mario Kart, and though me and my dad are gonna play BeamNG later, which is a new game we got. It's a physics simulator. We can crash cars and all that kind of stuff. There's also trains and airplanes in it, so we're gonna try to see if we can play BeamNG later today. So yeah. Hey Mohammed Sonic Boom, how are you? And actually, my name's Wesley, by the way. It's okay though. 15,000? Ooh, yikes! That's not fun. Hey Marcelo, how are you doing today? Frederick, Maryland? Is that what you're mentioning, Alfredo the Gamer? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Let's see, where's some completed maps? These are some maps I make, for example. I'll show you all angles. I'll show you one more. Let's see, where's a good one I made? Let's see. 304. What I like to do with these maps is I like to play around with Google and make new interstate routes that would work and change up road designs that don't make sense to make them seem like they make sense. That's what I like to do. I guess I can show you this one. I'll show you the individual page too. So yeah, that's what I like to do on some spare time. Though I'm gonna play BeamNG later today with my dad, so that's another thing we're gonna do later today too. I like to the whole everything in here is fictional. However, I do like to make it based off of real stuff. So yeah. I went through I-15 in the desert. Oh, that's right. Interstate 15 does go through quite a bit of deserts because it's on the west, roughly on the west coast. I think Interstate 15 ends at Interstate 90. Let's check that out real quick. And I guess meanwhile at it, we'll see how many coronavirus cases there are right now. Right now, too. Let's see. I think 15 ends at Interstate 90. There it is. Oh no, it doesn't. It continues. It does. It actually intersects with Interstate 90 and goes on and is together with 90 for how many miles? 8 miles. And then 15 ends at the Canadian border. Yep, at the Canadian border. And we have 715,000 cases of coronavirus in the United States. So yeah. Wimco County has 138. Okay. That's not terrible for a county. I mean, it's not great, but still. Interstate 2 is down in, like, really far south Texas. It's pretty short, too. Thanks, AJ Horning. New York has over 100,000 cases, unfortunately, but it's starting to slow down in New York, which is good. Hopefully that means after May 15 we'll be able to start reopening, hopefully. But yeah. Yes, Chris Cronin is going to do Smith Haven Mall at some point. I know he's been wanting to do that for a long time. Yeah, I hope he gets to go there sometime this summer, because I know he's been wanting to go there for a while. Yeah, I think once Phase 2 gets here, like, later on, he'll probably be able to do it, but I know he's been wanting to do that for a long time. He mentioned it on yesterday's live stream. Alright, see you later, Kevin Tube. Alright, that's all I have to say. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I sign off for today? Almost got stuck in an elevator. The outer door was tilted. Then this happened. The elevator refused to move. Oh, yikes. That's not fun. Florida 535 to Disney. Okay. There might be another one, but I do not believe that. Another wave? Because here's the deal, though, unfortunately. Once things reopen, yes, there will be a bit of an increase in cases. However, we're hoping that we don't see big spikes. Because regardless of the situation, there's going to be more cases, and we can't hide from this virus forever. So yeah, I'm not saying go out, stay home, but I meant like the economy just in general, you know. See ya, Dylan. Schindler, worst to best. Ooh, I've been on so many Schindler elevators. I don't really know how I can say how. I can't speak right now. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know how I could give you a Schindler worst to best. I've been on so many Schindler elevators. Oh, you're talking about the fall. Yeah, that's what the coronavirus cases could peak back up again. However, hopefully the summertime will be a good time to prepare for that. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. We might have to do another lockdown then, but hopefully it won't be nearly as long as this one. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens during the time being. Plus, maybe there'll be an effective cure for coronavirus by then. Oh, my favorite one's probably the 3300. Is the best, and I think the worst, I'm gonna say the MT. To tell you the truth, I like MT, but for best to worst situation, I'm gonna say MT's the worst, but I do like Schindler MT. All right. Since it seems like we're all starting to sign off kind of here, I think I'm gonna sign off here too. Thank you guys for tuning